Friends, welcome back to Drawing Conversation, where as always, I am your dedicated nerd, host, and artist, Danny Fisher. And today we are at Tennessee Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy of Murfreesboro, where I come from time to time to make a fool out of myself, where we are painting the origin and history of the Asura. Let's get painting. So guys, this is one of the rare times where I can mash up some of my passions, and two of my biggest are obviously art and martial arts. I wonder how a video with sewing and metalworking would look. Man, I got a mean blanket stitch. Anyway, we are painting the Asura, and it is such an enigmatic ideal because, as we're about to discuss, it means so many different things to so many different cultures. But to understand the Asura, to really understand it, you have to start at the very beginning. And yes, this has origins in religion, but the purpose of my videos are in no way to dive into religions in any way. But you kind of need to tell the story of the Asura. Its origins lies in the Indic religions. And for those playing at home, those are religions that are based out of the Indian subcontinent. And the Asura, sometimes pronounced Asura, are some of the oldest gods, titans, demigods, and sometimes demons in the world. Seeing as Hinduism traces as far back as 1750 BC, no one really knows for sure, but it's really old. And you see, that is the most interesting part about Hinduism, or religions in general for that matter, especially ancient ones, is that they change. And for that reason, Hinduism is sometimes referred to as the living religion, because it changes and grows as it moves from people and regions in the world. The different deities take on different meanings, histories, powers, and even characteristics. So to say an Asura is just one thing or one meaning, well, you'd be greatly mistaken. Oh boy, I love tangents. Now, the earliest stories of the Asura was that they were a power-seeking clan and were the counter-opposite to the benevolent Devas. And the two are locked in an eternal struggle. Both the Devas and the Asuras seek the elixir of immortality, called, and please forgive my pronunciation, the Amrita, with the Asuras representing the underworld and the Devas representing the light. Now, isn't that just beautiful? I don't know what it is. I love the yin and the yang, the push and the pull, the eternal struggle. I don't know. I just find it romantic. The fascinating thing about both the Asuras and the Devas is that they're in fact related. See, according to the Hindu faith, it was, and again, forgive the mispronunciation, Prajapati, an ancient lord of creation and protector who was the forebearer of both beings. But now it is just the opposite as the faith moves to Iran, with the Asura representing the light and the Devas representing the shadows. Similarly, as the religion moves to Japan, the Asura comes to represent both sides of the coin. In the Buddhist faith, the Asuras can be priests, healers, and even monks. Again, a living religion. And the meanings change across time and across the globe. Now you can find versions of Asuras sometimes having 1 to 3 heads or 4 to 6 arms. And there are both Asura and Asuri. Yep, male and female deities. But the power sets, oh man, let's talk about the power sets. They obviously have super strength, speed, agility, durability, stamina, reflexes, endurance. They can survive in the vacuum of space and have the ability to fly. Wouldn't it be awesome to fly? You know what else would be awesome? Hitting that subscribe button. You know I have to ask, but back to their powers. They can call down lightning and manipulate the weather. They can shapeshift and teleport. And if all this wasn't enough, their most overpowered ability is mantra manipulation. Now, I want to unpack mantra manipulation just a little bit, just so you understand it better. So think about Goku and his Kamehameha Blast. That is just a great example of mantra manipulation. It's essentially taking the mantra within your own body or chi or soul power or energy and creating a projectile and able to smack someone across the face. But what makes it crazier is that the Asura can magnify and multiply their inner mantra to unbelievable levels. Moreover, they can manipulate the mantra in others. Again, not to cite Dragon Ball too much. Man, I gotta do an episode on Dragon Ball. But think about the spirit bomb that Goku generates, where he calls upon all the living souls on an entire planet and uses that as a huge spirit bomb. But in Asura, well, they not only have the power to manipulate a planet, but they can call upon the life force of the universe. Oh yes, just over the top, my friends. Now with all that being said, it is no wonder why the Asura continues to show up in films, video games, comic books, and really across all pop culture. And as I've said many times, the meaning of the Asura has changed over time. But here, in this gym, it represents the three disciplines: striking, throwing, and submission grappling. Yes, some gyms have mascots from spiders to gorillas to sharks, and that's all great. But when you train here, you train under the banner of Team Asura. Friends, thank you again for watching. Your support truly helps this channel. And hey, if you're ever in the Murfreesboro area and you're looking for a great place to train, check the link in the description below. They would love to see you here. But until next time, please leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, and I will talk to you again soon.